Hey! Is this not why you were here?
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Hood Rats Podcast, the most underrated, underprivileged, and undocumented podcast. So to my right, the guy, the myth, the legend, the guy that makes it all happen, Mr. Louis. What up, Mr. Louis?
What's up, buddy?
What's up, brother?
Today, our guest canceled on us today. Today, we were gonna have Joe Rogan in the studio. He was busy. He couldn't make the flight or something like that. There's like Hurricane Aaron, no? Texas or something like that?
Is it?
I don't know. But
I wasn't unaware.
maybe Joe Rogan lied to us, but he was supposed to be here in the studio with us. Maybe next week. Maybe next week we'll get Joe Rogan if we can fit him in our schedule.
He's probably chilling in his other studio in LA right now.
Yeah, probably. No, he's in Texas. He told me he couldn't. He told us he couldn't make it, or something like that. Or someone. I've been emailing Joe Rogan at JoeRoganComedyShip.com.
I think they almost got us with that GoPro one. Huh?
Oh yeah. Maybe it's the same thing. Maybe it isn't Joe Rogan.
The same BS.
Maybe it is somebody else. Yeah, we'd maybe next week we'll get him. Right.
Yeah.
That I was excited for that one.
Imagine.
Yeah, I could imagine that, dude. One day we're gonna have. Nah,
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Nah, I can't, dude. I want to tell you something before I forget.
All right.
Men have fragile egos, right? That's the thing. Last time we talked about it. Some men have fragile egos. I have a fragile ego. A fragile ego. Fragile ego.
Yeah.
Wanna know why?
Why?
Because I had a dream, right? I had a dream that I was at a zoo
What
with
the
my
fuck?
aunt.
A dream, but all right, go.
I had a dream that I was at a zoo, but in this zoo, for some reason, you can drive in there. It's a dream. This fucking doesn't make sense. And then I was with my aunt from Mexico, and then some fucking little Asian people with like gray hair pulled up, and they took my aunt and kind of had like a knife to her neck, and then my aunt was like, "Oh, it's okay, just take care of your mom." Like, it's like, all right, final word. And then the fucking chinito got me, and put a knife to my fucking my wrist, and I felt it, and I woke up. And I felt it, like, oh, I feel it. And then I was like, fuck, dude, this chinito punked me. So I was trying to go back to sleep, but thinking of guns and shit. Like, oh, I'm gonna go back to that same scenario with a gun, because I didn't like the fact that he got the better of me in this hypothetical dream situation that doesn't make any sense. Because we're at a zoo, and in a car, which, like, you can't drive into a zoo. So I was trying to think of guns, like a weapon or something, to go back into the dream, like, but you can never go back into the same dream. And I'm like, fuck, dude, this guy got the best of me. Like, what do I do now? Because for me, I'm like, oh, fuck, I should punch him or something. Something I've been training boxing for a long time. This little guy's not going to take me. And he had a knife, and he got the better of me. And that's that time. No, I have a fragile ego. I have to work on that now.
What the fuck?
Is your ego fragile? Are you toxically masculine?
Nah, I think I have a good balance of, like, everything, if I'm being completely honest. Because I don't know. Like, for example, like what you just mentioned right now, I divide it into two things because I remember reading one of Ryan Holiday's books, which was something along the lines, well, it correlates back to, like, kind of like Stoicism, which I tried to, like, learn a little bit and take some principles from it because I'm being completely honest, I solely don't agree with all aspects of it. But one of the things that he talked about was how when things happen or when things are about to happen, kind of like divide it. Kind of like what I mentioned before, bro, about, like, when something goes wrong or you think that something's gonna go wrong, just do it and don't think about it. Because if you think about it, and I mentioned it before on this podcast, you go through, like, the experience twice. That's kind of like where I got it from. And he talks about how sometimes, like, for example, in your case, if that was like a real life scenario, it's not really that most people are afraid of other people. It's just the fact that people are afraid of what they could do to them, like, or like what's on them. You get me? Like, for example, he talks about, like, the dark. He kind of gave an example of the dark. It's like, it's crazy. People think, like, they fear the dark.
Yeah.
But if you're being completely honest, very rarely do you actually fear the dark. What do you fear?
What's in the dark?
Yeah, what's in the dark? You don't fear the fucking, like, darkness, you know? Same thing with people. I don't fear people. I just feel the consequences if something were to, like, escalate or if they pull something, you get me? At that point, you're not really afraid of, like you mentioned, like, you're not really afraid of the person. You're afraid of the weaponry or what they're capable of, which is a totally different thing, you know?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like the knife in my case.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Like, that's not you. It's not really being equal. Because at the same time, if you want to be brave, I mean, you could also do that as well.
No, I wasn't brave. He subdued me.
No, but I'm talking about, like, if you want to be brave, I mean, you could attack and risk your life, but sometimes like it's also about playing it smart. You get me? I mean,
Oh, I see.
that's why the old saying goes, and there's an old saying says like in the cemetery, there's a bunch of brave guys,
Yeah.
a bunch of brave men. Because I mean, being smart and brave are like two different things. You get me?
Oh, okay. In this specific case, I was trying to attack him.
Yeah, you
But
see, that's not
I was being brave.
that's not fear.
Yeah. Oh no, I wasn't scared of him because I was trying to attack him, but he just better than me at Aikido or whatever he did. To me. 'Cause he had me with the knife like
The McDojo.
something like that. So in this case, it was ego because I was trying to attack him, and then it scared me that my grandma, my tia, I was like, all right, saying her goodbyes.
But I mean, it's not it's not a real scenario though.
No, that's why I'm saying that's how fragile it is. It wasn't a real like when I got robbed. I told you last time.
Uh-huh.
I was
But
for
that
a long time.
that one's different though because that actually happened though.
Yeah, so I felt the same in both cases. I felt
That's
like, damn,
awesome.
someone got the best of me, and I shouldn't have let that happen.
But if you really think about it, that's crazy how like powerful the mind is because not only I guess in your case did those two situations, although one was real and one was just an illusion or a dream, how they both felt real.
Both are real.
And also you telling me how like you felt like the pressure of like a knife
Yeah,
on your wrist, like
I felt it. Maybe I was like like I woke up because it was scary,
uh-huh.
and I felt like a bitch. So I was like, damn. I felt it though.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the fuck? Well, I know it's not because I was awake in my room. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
not at the zoo anymore. Why do I keep feeling the blade on? I feel like a sharp thing.
Uh-huh.
Cause you ever get like a sharp knife and you like put your finger into to test how sharp it is. It felt like
Yeah.
that, but some dude was a little bit of pressure. Like he wasn't trying to hurt me. I guess my aunt is the one that
Yeah.
betrayed him.
I think honestly though, my mind just has changed a lot over the years. I mean, I don't mean to be like so personal, and I hate getting personal, but I'll be honest. I'll be somewhat vulnerable. I've suffered with anxiety
Yeah.
since I would say 2020 because a variety of different things have happened, and just like everybody else, I have problems that I don't really talk about. So there has been some things that I've had to do, like to rewire my mind. So same thing, like I was talking about. Sometimes I have to separate, like what's actually really going on, with what I'm feeling and what I'm processing in my head to actually, kind of like not lose my head a little bit.
If not, what do you think would happen if you don't
Just the anxious feeling.
go
bro.
crazy though?
No, I wouldn't
over
go
time? You
crazy.
don't think
but-
so?
Nah, just the anxious feeling of processing it and like not processing it the right way. Because if I do like go too much into my feelings, I start thinking not bad stuff, bro, but I don't think about stuff in the correct manner. So I wouldn't
Oh,
act
yeah.
accordingly. You
Yeah,
get me?
you wouldn't be rational.
Yeah, I wouldn't be rational.
You
So
let
like
emotions.
honestly, I mean, I guess in a way it's a gift and a curse because of the fact that it sucks that I had to go through that, but at the same time, it's kind of cool because even though like your mind is at some point really fucked up, like if you really want to get out of like those, I guess you could say like dark places, you just try to find the answer or at least try to find the way in which you could actually cope and understand not just what's going on out here in the real world, but also like in your mind how you perceive it.
How'd you do it? Reading.
Just reading, bro. Reading, actually, like sitting down with like my thoughts, especially. A lot of times when things are happening, actually, I really try not to say anything right off the bat, so that way I could actually like process what's actually going on. I think mostly what most of us have to do is just kind of sit down and shut the fuck up sometimes, because I feel like sometimes we just talk to reply without listening or
Yeah.
without trying to understand
Yeah,
what happened to us or what that person in front of us is telling us.
that's called emotional intelligence. When
Yeah.
when you're emotionally intelligent.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just a learning curve. I don't want to get too deep into like all my
psychology of mind.
issues and all my psychological.
It's hard to talk
uh,
about your own issues.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
easier to talk about other people's issues.
Yeah, that's true. That's why we're here.
That's why you're-
Chismeando about everybody else. Huh?
You want to hear good chisme?
What's up, bro?
Mexico chisme?
What's up?
All right. This is lady,
Uh-huh.
where in the town that my mom's from, her neighbor,
Okay.
she's mentally challenged.
Okay.
She's an R
She need-
word. She's an R word.
Oh, she needs help tying her shoes.
Not to that point,
Okay.
but I think she's like she developed up to like 12-year-old.
Okay.
But she's a fully grown woman now.
Uh-huh.
She's like in her 40s, and she's really attractive,
Okay.
or was.
Uh-huh.
So she has a husband and kids. And-
So like a airhead?
No, it's like it's not just being dumb. It's like a psychological
Okay.
disability. She actually
All
like
right.
I don't know what the word, but she didn't mature mentally past the age of 12 or something like that. So the daughter, who's like 10, is already way smarter than her, like in just day-to-day stuff. So much so that the daughter gets frustrated and hits her, hits the mom.
Oh, fuck.
And the husband's abusive.
Oh, shit.
So in a normal world, I don't know how you would deal with this, like the consequences and stuff. But in Mexico, you know how these scared the little girl into like not hitting her mom? How do you think?
They tell her that they're gonna hit her?
No, they tell her the cartel's gonna come after her.
Oh, shit.
And they told her like la maña, it's like like a vague term to like all te vaya la maña, despeda tu mamá. And one time like I think they approached the husband and they had a talking to him and they paddled his ass or something like that. But this girl, and then what they tell the little girl, sometimes there's drones, because in Mexico they use drones to like fertilize or to like spray pesticides. Like, hey, those in the U.S. they're called satellites. They're used to spy on people, and they're over here next to your house on purpose because they're making sure that you're not gonna hear your mom again. And she's fucking scared of the cartel. It's, before it was like el señor te va a agarrar, la policía, that. So their version of that is the cartel, which is funny because she's scared of the cartel for hitting her mom, which is.
That's wild.
That is wild. That's fucked up.
That almost seems like a fucking threat, dog. Like a full-on threat.
Yeah. Oh, and also like I think one time they approached the dude, and then sometimes the dude gets called because he's still screaming at the girl, the lady. Which, by the way, that's kind of weird. A fully grown man, dating a mentally challenged woman.
Yeah, that's odd.
She was very attractive physically, but she's like retrasada, they say.
Yeah.
So that's a separate issue. But sometimes some dude will call him like, hey, like pretending to be the cartel, like, hey, we your neighbors called us. We're hearing your fucking raise your voice. It's like some random dude at this point because the cartel did approach him. I think they did like hit him or something.
Oh shit.
But now some random person calls pretending to be the cartel, like, hey, watch your mouth. I think that's fucking that's hilarious.
That's wild.
It is wild, but that's life in the rancho, I guess.
Now, speaking about Mexico, did you see that they had this boxing influencer event?
I just saw Alana Flores.
She was on there. She fought Gala Montes.
The Bay lady, huh?
Yeah.
She was tall, huh?
Yeah, she fought, what was it, on Sunday? On Sunday they had the event. And I think the main event, if I'm not mistaken, it was the main event, was Franco Escamilla versus Escorpión Dorado. And so for you guys that are more in the English social media, Escorpión Dorado is a social media personnel and Franco Escamilla is a stand-up comedian. And so they got into the ring, similar to what a lot of these influencers are doing. Yeah. So basically the influencers out here in America influenced, I guess, the Spanish-speaking influencers to start creating like their own celebrity boxing type of events, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this has been the second event. I think the first event that they actually had was in Spain because they had already had an event prior to this one. And I know that there was like a lot of controversy going on with some other influencers in Spain because apparently, like in Mexico, it was a big showing and a lot of people did come out and watch these celebrities get inside the ring and box each other. And not only that, apparently, like in Mexico, they treated them way better than the way that they were treated in Spain. Exactly.
The Spanish mistreated the Mexicans when they fought in Spain?
No.
Or they mistreated everybody?
The Spain mistreated everybody equally.
Oh, yeah. The Spanish people are much like the Argentine people. They're very tough people to like. Right?
I mean, from what I hear, I personally have never met a Spanish person.
They're difficult
and
people.
I've never been to Spain. Like, I can't really talk too much from my own personal experience, but from all the little videos that I've seen from a lot of foreigners, especially foreigners that look similar to my color, they don't really seem to be that much of a fan of our type out there.
when I went, I blended in.
Yeah.
Dude, it's ironic that Barcelona and I'm sure other parts of Spain are having these anti-tourism protests.
Okay.
Where they're like physically attacking people, like destroying people or stuff.
Yeah.
In Spain, or like in the restaurants and stuff. With the history of Spain, you know how they conquered all of the Americas, Latin America. It's ironic that they don't want people in their land, and they're actively trying to get rid of tourism, which is like one of their main exports or whatever, the main adds value to their economy.
Uh-huh.
So I think it's ironic. I think those people are just entitled. Maybe not though. I don't know anything.
Well, I mean, a lot of things like that have been happening all over Europe. I mean, there's a big video going around right now where a woman gets pickpocketed.
Oh yeah.
But in Italy, I believe, and it's wild because the lady manages to get a hold of her. So she grabs her by the hair and tells her, "Hey, where's my passport?" I believe.
That's important.
Yeah, that's very important. And yeah, people were surprised that. I guess it doesn't really happen that often where a tourist actually goes ahead and puts hands on like a local or an immigrant, because from what I've been reading is that some people say that she's like a gypsy or something.
Yeah, gypsies are the ones they warned us to be careful.
And so she's holding her by the hair, like saying like, "Hey, like where's my passport? Where's my passport? Where's my passport?" And it's funny because you look at the comment sections, and then I mean, to some jokes, as I mentioned time and time again, there's some truth to it, right? Because there's some comments that are like, "This is what no free healthcare, 14 days of vacation looks like," and it just kept going and going and going, and then like some people were like, "Dude, these are the people that have more guns in their country than they do actual people. Like, why would you fuck with them? You get me?" Yeah. And I mean, it's not just Americans that are being pickpocketed. I know that I've seen another video recently from a Mexican. I think he was also in Italy, where a dude kind of like shoves him, and then as he's shoving him and like kind of like playing with him, he's trying to take the chain. Oh, yeah. So he's trying to unclip it. Yeah. So that movement is just for him to like not feel the movement of him unclipping the chain, and then he couldn't take him off, so he punches him. Oh shit! Yeah, but the Mexican dude, he doesn't do anything back. And then there's another video that went viral where, if you guys know, Mexico City apparently is kind of like divided. So they have kind of like the barrio guys, and they have like the fresitas. Yeah. And so apparently like the dudes that are more like fresitas or more bougie, we would say, they ended up going to Germany. And then after like an antro or after like a club, some Germans try to steal, I don't know what from them. And those dudes got down with the German group, and they didn't end up getting robbed. And the comments themselves were also pretty funny because they're like, "Oh, y eso que se metieron con los, no con los, ¿dónde están las carteras? Ya te la sabes, you get me?" And it was pretty funny as well too. They compare, they're like, "Dude, and you fools didn't even mess with like the ghetto folks." Yeah, the ghetto folks, exactly. So yeah, I think that pickpocketing has been like a big issue out there in Europe. Yeah, I think, well, I mean, there's a bunch of new immigrants going in. That's true too. There's a lot of like people on the streets, people trying to find a way. So it's like, and you've seen those videos of those like the vendors out there that have like, these people are smart. They have like a bag and they put a bunch of fake jerseys, fake Gucci, whatever, bunch of fake knockoff luxury items. Okay. They have it in a bag and they have 4 strings, and they have their own little puesto, I guess, put on the floor. And then as soon as you see a cop, they get the 4 strings and you put them out, you pick it up, put it on their shoulder, and you start running. Oh shit! Dude, like a magic trick? Yeah, literally like a hobo. You know, a hobo, you put it over your shoulder like that. Those dudes, and then I've seen them. They're all Africans. Like this is my experience, they're all Africans. Yeah. And then the I guess one guy signals that then the block there's a police or something or whatever, and they zip up and they're out like in 2 seconds, because you know how they're like super organized, so they go whatever, and then you see them on the train, like when you take the train under, and I don't know where I was at, probably Barcelona, and they're like they're organizing everything, they like have a meeting out there, you know how like a HR meeting before work where you stretch and like, all that, start warming up and shit. Yeah, start warming up your shoulders so you don't fuck up your rotator cuff. And the train, that's really they handle business, and then it's not like everybody knows it's fake, but sometimes you like want to get a fake jersey. You want to get a fake jersey to represent, because you don't want to spend $100. So shout out JD. They make a living. They can make a living. Unless, I mean, sometimes you get a stupid tourist from whatever country, and you upcharge them like fucking crazy. But sometimes you get like a very good negotiator, and they're like, "Oh, you know, this is fake. I'll give you two euros for it." And sometimes they're like, "Oh, fuck it, €2. I can eat something with €2 or something, whatever." Yeah. But yeah, it's grimy out there. Yeah, talking about football, did you see the incident that actually happened yesterday?
No, what happened? Oh, I saw vaguely. Yeah.
Yeah. So
in Peru?
no, in Argentina.
Oh, Argentina.
It happened in Argentina. So they were actually playing the Sudamericana, Independiente from Argentina and La U de Chile. Well, of course, the Chile. And
Interesting.
I guess from what I've been hearing, I don't know if the story is correct. I mean, like I mentioned, I got this from third-party source. Apparently, the barra or la porra de la UDG was throwing stuff at the people from Independiente. And I mean, the UDG, the U de Chile. So apparently, like the U de Chile barra porra were throwing stuff at the people from Independiente. And so what ended up happening is, well, of course, the people from Independiente. And keep in mind, bro, keep in mind that this game was going on as this is happening.
Yeah?
So it's, if I'm not mistaken, the start of the second half.
Oh, shit.
And so, as I mentioned, the barra o la porra de la Universidad de Chile throws stuff to the people down there, or the Independiente fans, and that basically ignites it. And so the people from Independiente go up, right, where all the porra or all the barra from La U de Chile are at, and well, yeah, chaos ensues. So people were getting beat up. There was a dude that was actually thrown from the stadium, on top of the stadium, bro. I don't think he survived. There was a dude that was dead. I'm 100% sure that dude was dead. And then people got stripped. People were all bloodied up. And the worst part is that as the people were looking for help, or they were running down under the stadium, apparently, like, the cops, instead of helping them with any type of medical procedure that they probably would have needed, or, you know, just first aid, they arrested those guys, which was, it was odd. And from what I'm hearing is that there's some people missing from La Porra de la Universidad de Chile.
Oh,
So
they kidnapped them, huh?
yeah, so there's a few people that are actually missing. I believe it's like, from what I saw, it's a few guys, and I think like one or two chicks, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Damn. That's real football fans right there. Almost to a fault.
That's wild, bro.
That is wild. Cause
That's not, I don't think that's humane.
no, cause some fucking team that the players change every couple years. They're not the same people. You don't. It's like you fall in love with this arbitrary thing, like a team, or in this case, a university, right? University of
But it's still a team, though.
A team, yeah. You fall in love with these people that don't give a fuck about you. You just want your money. You just want the views.
Yeah.
And then you're willing to kill somebody, or in this case, multiple people.
Yeah.
Just for something that's like stupid, arbitrary. Their value system is one way.
Yeah.
They want your money,
your support,
but they want your money.
Yeah.
That's how they want. All they care about is the money. And then you're gonna kill somebody for, like, I'll kill somebody for Madrid.
That's wild.
You wouldn't kill somebody for Chelsea?
No, hell no.
Yeah, me either. I wouldn't kill anybody for Chelsea. But those ultras are fucking, or the whatever they're called, they're fucking, they're gangs basically.
Yeah, they're gangs.
Like you saw when they approached Neymar?
No, I didn't actually.
No, you didn't see. Oh, that's crazy that you didn't see that. The ultra, the same people, same type of people. The hardcore fans in Brazil.
Okay.
The Santos Ultras. You know what ultras? Because I vaguely know.
They're like barras or porras.
Same thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So they're gangs basically.
Yeah.
And there's a leader, and then they were outside. And they made a big sign. I don't know. It was in Portuguese. So like something about money.
Okay.
I think it was after the 6-0 loss Santos had.
Okay.
Against whoever or whatever, and so they called up Neymar and the president of Santos, and then they had out in public, out in the open, they had a one-on-one. The main guy was like saying, this is what I'm assuming, because I didn't, because in Portuguese, like, oh, you have all this fucking money to buy him or whatever, and you're fucking performing like this, you're losing 6-0, you're embarrassing us. You have to do something better. I'm assuming that's what he said.
Okay.
So the same fucking mentality of like, I'm going to go, I mean, it was very threatening, the guy. So I'm going to I'm assuming threaten violence to Neymar, a fucking superstar and the president of Santos.
Yeah.
The same mentality as was a Chile and the independence people. Like the same people are gonna use the same violence against that opponents in this case. But I'm surprised you didn't see it.
I haven't seen it. The only one that I really saw, the only recent video that I saw about Neymar is where his own crowd is talking shit to one of the opposing players.
Oh,
and
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Hey, like, relax, you know, it's just a game type of everything. Like, try to respect them, you know?
And this wasn't a game. This is some street level shit, I'm assuming. Because Neymar was, like paying attention. I'm sure he went back. I'm sure he had security there.
Yeah.
Oh, and I also saw a video of, I'm staying on topic, soccer, the Ultras, some Barca dude. I don't know who it was. Like a youngster. He was out with the Ultras, with the Barca Ultras.
Okay.
And they're all fucking, they're gangs, dude. I keep saying it, but they all have face masks on. Yeah. Basically, almost seemed like a riot because there's fire and everything. Yeah. And this dude, Barca dude, wearing a Barca jersey, like an actual player making millions of dollars, just won the Liga for fucking B level team, out with the Ultras, just chilling, no security. I mean, who's gonna attack fucking the player? Yeah. But like it's Pedri. I wasn't Pedri, but who's gonna attack Pedri? While you have all these Ultra people, it's not like a Madrid fan's gonna go and try to punch him.
Especially if they're winning.
Yeah, because after they won La Liga, so it's like, dude, these people are fucking. They're like legalized gangs. Oh, but some of them got banned, huh? Some stadiums banned them.
Some stadiums do ban them because they've done shit. Because they're all over the world. You go to any country, and you have. They call them barras.
In Spanish. Yeah.
They call barras. But yeah, some barras, they do get banned. They get banned from the stadium, depending on what they do. But it's crazy because they'll ban, let's just say, I forget what number it is, but let's just say, like, it's barra 57 or barra whatever. They'll make a new one, and it's a different barra.
The whole thing legally is like, I don't know what they are.
Fucking...
It's that Mr. 18th Street. That's all it is. It's just gangs, dude. And then they have money. I don't know how they get money, and they have influence because Neymar was paying attention. I mean, at least he made it seem. He probably just went. He's probably like, "Fuck these fools. They have a fuck private security. I'm gonna go to fucking Barcelona. I'm gonna go to Spain after this."
I don't even think he goes back to Spain because when he was in Spain, he would come to Brazil.
The first time in years, he played 6 games in a row or something like that. That's crazy.
Shit.
Yeah. First.
Shout out Neymar.
The prince that didn't put the work in. Okay?
Hope I get to see in the World Cup next year, brother. Low key, for the
looks of it.
But look at the prices. I don't know, bro. Unless this shit blows up in the next few months, bro, because that's the only way I'm affording that fucking World Cup fucking ticket.
Yeah, fuck the World Cup. Messi might even play it.
Oh, talking about the World Cup, have you seen that they're not giving jobs at the World Cup? You have to volunteer.
Oh, they can suck my dick.
Yeah,
I'm not volunteer. I'm not volunteer for shit.
If you guys don't know, FIFA, apparently they're not paying their workers out here in the States. They're making people volunteer to work the stadiums and work the games, which is odd as fuck because to be a volunteer, you also have to have qualifications. Eso ya es de huevos, way, to be like, hey.
Experience?
Yeah, you got to have experience to work for free.
And a master's degree.
Yeah. You have to have a PhD to work for free for FIFA.
But people are going to do it.
People are going to do it for sure.
Because yesterday I volunteered.
Oh, yeah.
It was fun.
Tell us about that. It was
fun. It's like,
tell us about that.
It's fun to do it once. Yeah. Like one time. I was on the field. We put the little gay Leagues Cup banner. And I was right next to, I shared the same pitch, Mr. Bragg, with Alex Vega. Alex Vega. And Algon. Alex Vega was maybe 20 feet away from me. So basically, I shared I was on a professional pitch with a team of professionals. Yeah. I told the doctor, what's your name, Eudes, that I was gonna be a professional. I was gonna be a professional player by the time I'm 30. I'm so close, dude.
You're there.
I was on a professional pitch with a full professional team. I was wearing a jersey too.
Two professional.
Four.
Oh, 4.
I did it twice.
Yeah, that's true.
With the jersey on. That's true. Bro, she laughed at me and called me retarded or whatever. But I'm like 75% there.
That's 2 games right there.
That's 2 games right there, dude. You and I, I'm gonna be a professional player. But I have a year and a half left. All right. So that's mine. And
what?
But my point was, it was fun. It was like a cool thing to do once. I saw Alex Vega. I saw that's the only player I reckon. I don't know who the Ruiz guy is, but it was fun. It was fun. We put up the little banner, and people are like, "You're in the middle. You're literally in the middle of the field, in front of thousands of people, and then they're all looking at you. Not really. They're looking at their phones mostly because the players aren't on the pitch yet. But it's a fun experience. I can see how they can get volunteers. It's capitalism. That's corporate greed. They're not gonna pay us or them, and but they're gonna get volunteers.
What's crazy for me is that you can't. It's like you could volunteer, but you gotta qualify to be a volunteer. That's
Yeah.
what.
You can't be a criminal, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, but it's just odd. Like you have to qualify to volunteer.
You know what, dude?
You gotta have qualifications to volunteer. That's wild to me, fool.
They're gonna get enough people, enough kids. There's gonna be a lot of kids,
Probably gonna be mostly college students,
college students, and then like
high school students,
for-
17-year-olds, 16-year-olds.
for sure-
Because it's
yeah.
gonna be like a part-time thing.
yeah,
They technically could do part-time.
they should give you at least a ticket. At the very least, a pair of tickets. So like the fucking Trinidad and Tobago versus Guatemala type, that level of like, bro, like for example, if Messi played yesterday, I'd have been so excited to be on the pitch with Messi. So I'm assuming for like those big games,
Yeah.
like the Germany, Italy, France. You're standing next to Mbappe and sitting next to Vinny. That'd be fun. So I'm assuming those games, and what they should do is they should put like a bullshit game, Guatemala versus Salvador, and have like a big game, Argentina versus Mexico. So you get to volunteer. They get to volunteer the whole day. You volunteer. You see, in Mexico. Well, I don't know any Salvadoran players, and then you get to see Messi and Vega and like other greats. I don't know.
But FIFA, you're fucking greedy as fuck. FIFA, shaking my head, man.
FIFA.
Pay those kids. Pay those fucking kids or pay those young adults because those are the only people that are going to be taking those jobs, man.
Yeah. FIFA.
Greedy ass motherfuckers.
I'm on your side, FIFA. I'll do it for free.
Fuck you, FIFA.
Bro, speaking of fuck you, FIFA. Speaking of fuck you, bro, my girlfriend's under attack.
Oh, yeah?
My babes.
What's the news, bro? What's the 411?
My cariñosas are under attack, bro. I thought it sounds so fucking crazy. Donald Trump is such a fucking wild man. He'll say something stupid, and then the next day he'll act on it. Like he's gonna get rid of, what do we call them? 504s, night walkers, dirty bitches. The hookers on Figueroa are a spectacle. That, bro. And in a previous episode, I think Butter said that, or Butter and I, one of us said that it's the seventh wonder of the world or whatever. And there's photoshopped evidence of that claim.
It's funny that you say that because there are tourists that come to LA to take pictures of Figueroa.
Filipito.
No, not just Filipito, but also, I don't know, you probably seen this video where there's like this Asian dude and he's going to Figueroa and he's taking his girlfriend or whatever. He's with a female companion. She's taking pictures of him on Figueroa.
Damn. That's kind of sad. He probably couldn't afford. He probably spent all his money to get here and can't afford to go to the Hollywood. Can't afford to go to Beverly Hills. Can't go to Anaheim to Disneyland. Like fuck it. What's free? And it's gonna give me a rush. Figueroa. 'Cause it is a rush. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, I was a bit surprised when that video came out, and even the dude that was recording them was surprised too. He's like, "Oh, I thought this was just a thing going around. I thought it was just like a social media. It
sounds
thing.
like a meme.
Yeah,
Donald Trump's going after the hookers.
yeah, but I mean, if you don't also know the backstory,
What's the backstory?
So the backstory is that apparently, I don't know if this has been going on or has been a recent thing in the last few months. They actually caught a few people that were technically, I guess you would say, like the pimps.
Oh yeah.
They had like a ring of women and I think underage children, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
And so apparently what ended up happening is, of course, they got, I guess, the top heads. And then they kind of like worked their way down to
bitches.
the women, exactly. To the night walkers, 304s, whatever you guys want to call them. And so now, because it's not the police that are arresting them, it's the FBI.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's the FBI that's arresting like these women.
They're gonna catch a case then.
Who?
The women.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. Because
it's gonna be a RICO case.
yeah,
most likely.
So these agents are picking up these women, and as I mentioned, going back or referring back to the video, the dude was like, "Oh, I thought it was fake," and the dude that's arresting her, he's like, "No, like this is actually
They're
fucking
literally
happening."
chasing down these
Yeah,
women,
it's like
these beautiful women.
Yeah, so I mean, if you guys are desperate and if you guys needed your cariñosas, sorry, bye to the cariñosas.
Yeah. Goodbye. You know what? It's always CJ.
I mean, the good thing though is that, I mean, they get them off the streets, bro, which is nice for the locals, the people that actually live there and make an honest living. And also, bro, there's kids walking around to school sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
And these chicks, it's not like they're somewhat clothed. They have some clothes. No, bro. Like they full on, like butt naked. Like you can see
Yeah.
everything. Imagine, dog, like you're walking and then you're walking with your, I don't know, dog, little John over here, full little fucking Pedrito, dog. And on the other hand, you have little Jeanette or little Juanita, dog. And then, you know, all they see on their way to school, ass, titties, ass, titties, ass.
yeah.
It's like, bro, come on, man.
I'm jealous, dude. Bro, it's crazy because these women, these beautiful women, hardworking women, are out there in the morning. Like the not so attractive ones that are out there in the morning. Because when I was working at Amazon on Long Beach Boulevard, not Figueroa, but on Long Beach Boulevard, which is like another
Hot zone for
it's another hot zone for these beautiful women. I'll be out there in the morning, like 11 p.m. and like the ugly ones and the fat ones are out there. And people are going to school, people are coming out of school, and people are going to work, you know? And then on Figueroa, I used to deliver on Figueroa back when daylight saving was like, it'll get dark at 4:30.
Okay.
They'll be because they go out there as soon as it starts getting dark. The beautiful women. Then people are coming out of school, coming out of like best or whatever, and they're like walking, like you said, they're walking with little fucking sliver to Jeanette, and they're like looking, and then it's not like you can't like they have because they stand on Figueroa. Figueroa is mostly like commercial, but there's houses.
Yeah, like in those little streets, there's houses.
There's houses, so sometimes you can't avoid them. Sometimes they're in your driveway. Like literally in your driveway, and sometimes you have to like fucking honk at them, like move, lady. I'm trying to go to my, and you can't like cover them up because they're everywhere. Because the kids is gonna go up to the room, open the window, and jack off to them. That's what I would do if I lived on Figueroa, right?
I don't know about that one, bro.
Oh well, whatever. You're not, we're not the same. But dude, and I feel bad for them because like these are people that made certain decisions that got them there. But I doubt like they had a easy way in life, easy outing in life.
Some of them, they didn't even look like they tried in life, dog. Like some of those women, they look young as fuck. They didn't even bother like applying to like McDonald's or anything.
Yeah, but it's because, dude, McDonald's is gonna pay you what, $700 a week. These bitches get beautiful women. I say bitches out of love and respect. My girl, Max, is the one girl that got away, Magic Mouth. She's one of them. And I said I have a deep respect for these women out there. And I'm sorry to call you bitches. I don't mean it. I really don't. I love and respect your business. I love and respect you as a human being, a beautiful woman. I told you my fantasy, finding a girl that's on her first day, and then like, remember?
She's a virgin.
She's a virgin. She's 29.
Damn.
Ideally, she'd be like 26, 27, around my age.
Nah, at that point, you had to make horrible life decisions, dog.
Nah, dude, it's just she you know, she's waiting for me or something. I don't know. But the thing is, Figueroa and like Long Beach Boulevard, they're gonna get fucked. But guess who's gonna benefit the most?
Who?
Guess.
Who?
Guess which business?
OnlyFans.
Hong Kong.
Oh yeah.
Hong Kong. All those beautiful women. Hong Kong is gonna, because before you would just go for us just 10-minute drive.
Okay.
Down Figueroa.
Okay.
And then now,
wow.
Instead of like going out to the bar and it's so difficult, like, hey, what's your name? Where you from? Oh, my name's Jessica. I'm from Des Moines. Oh, Jessica from Des Moines. You come here often? Oh, I have a boyfriend. And then you gotta start over. Just a couple hour drive to TJ. You skip that whole fucking formality, and you just say, Jeanette. You know? I don't know what I'm talking about.
What the? You know, somebody's whole life story, dog. Honestly, that's somebody's literal like life right now.
Yeah. Do you feel fondly about these women like I do? Do we share the same passions about these women?
Nah, probably not.
No.
Nah, cause
you're an incel?
Nah, I mean they don't do anything for me.
You could.
Yeah, for the low rate of what?
I mean, at this point, probably cheap.
with the opportunity or the slight chance of you going into federal prison.
Hey, brother, you don't go to Figueroa if your life is going good. You go there because you take a risk. Life's a risk, carnal.
Damn, dog, that my life might not be that bad then.
Honestly, it's probably not. Dude, I've seen it happen in person. Like, people go in. It's like you window shop for a bit.
I'm pretty sure that shit becomes an addiction.
Because like if masturbation's an addiction, so is that.
Yeah, because it's at one point, like you mentioned, like you basically take the formalities of, hey, what's your name? You know,
I'm
then
Jessica.
it's
What's
just
your
like,
name?
yeah, and now you don't, you get to the point for whatever price range they're giving you, and that's it. And then you go home, and that's it. Like there's no stress of like, oh, I have a headache. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Hey, you think we could do this? You think we could do that?
Because even if you go on Tinder, some women nowadays are super empowered.
Mm-hmm.
Sleep with men on the first date, which is fine for me because I don't care.
Uh-huh.
But some incel wants to fuck, and they think, I'll buy her a rack of baby back ribs, and this is gonna get her horny. Let me fuck. And then you go back to their house, like, oh, okay, well, I'll see you next time.